Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
And welcome to Mass Effect. So if you guys thought that I really loved Jade Empire and I really loved all the other games that I've played, wait until you see this Let's Play, because Mass Effect is by hands down my favourite game series of all time. Now, word of warning, I am using my Roxio to record this, and I'm a lot less familiar with my Roxio than I am with my Easy Gamer, so bear with any issues that may occur, some sync issues if there is, God forbid, any, but there should be no video issues. A video should be good, but it's just give me some time to get used to using the Roxio and get familiar with it, and in no time flat you'll find that I will be completely as familiar with my Roxio as I am with my Easy Gamer. Now, this is Mass Effect. This is your dialogue wheel. There's my character that I tried to custom create as best I could. Here's your dialogue wheel. The top response usually indicates a kind of good guy response. The bottom response usually indicates a kind of bad guy response. And the middle usually indicates a kind of neutral response. These three I'll get to in a bit. Now, note here, I intend to make this Let's Play as cinematic as possible, which means I will be talking to everybody I can, listening to all the dialogue, etc, etc, and I'm not going to rush through this game, because I love this game, and I want my Let's Play of Mass Effect to be a proper, true Let's Play, so I won't be talking over dialogue at all.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, so in case you didn't catch that, that is Karth. Karth from KOTOR is the voice actor from Karth is the voice actor for Caden, and that is Seth Green. I believe that's Seth Green. I think that's his name. But both of them are awesome voice actors. So I have actually, let me just quickly check out my options. This is on Insanity. So of course my Let's Play, I love this game. I've finished all of the Mass Effects on Insanity. So this playthrough will be on Insanity, of course, as well. Now let me just quick. I've actually not played the Xbox 360 in about a year. Or something like that. A very long time. Since... No, I'll go for the cinematic. Definitely not since I got my PlayStation 4, which was a long while ago. So I'm getting used to playing on the... Let's up the music a little bit, just to 50, and keep the... Let's up, down, put this there, and keep the dialogue. Yep, I'm happy with that. So bear with me, guys. Now, one thing to note. Okay, let me go through the main menu screen. So here's your load, your saves, obviously. Here's your map, and it's self-explanatory. Here's your journal. Gives you missions, which is the main story, and assignments, which is your side quests, essentially. Here's your options, your codex. Now, your codex is basically all your lore. Now, fun fact about this Let's Play is I will be going through the codexes because I love this game, but I'm going to be doing them in separate videos, codex videos, where we go through the codex and we learn about the lore of Mass Effect. But those will be in a separate episode so that you can skip them if you wish, if you do not wish to read them. Because I understand not everybody will want to see that. Here is your equipment screen. You've got your assault rifles, your shotguns, your pistols, your sniper rifles. Now, every class can equip all the weapons. And you've got your armor here as well. But they're not trained in all the weapons, so I'm a Vanguard. I'll explain what a Vanguard is in a minute, but my speciality is shotguns and pistols. With the addition of assault rifles, because I've completed this game, and once you complete the game, you can select yourself a bonus ability when you start a new game, and I picked the ability to use assault rifles. So we've got our grenades, where we can upgrade our grenades. We've got our biotic amp, because we are biotic, which I will explain in a little bit. And if you're not a biotic, then this will simply be a Omni tool. Now there is an interesting armor glitch here that I will be using throughout the game. Now here's my squad, so let me talk about this. So I'm a Vanguard. Now biotics is especially, well, you'll see when I play the game, but they essentially, being a biotic allows you to control dark matter. Essentially is my understanding of it, and create things, use energies. You'll see it as we play through the game, and it'll be a better understanding as we play through the game. We're level 1 right now. As you can see, we've got Paragon and Renegade. Paragon's good guy, Renegade's bad guy. Well, not bad guy as such, but it's not really good guy, bad guy. It's more like peaceful, or it's basically open hand or closed fist from Jade Empire. Okay, now... Charm is important because charm can get you out of a lot of bad situations. So I'm going to put 2 into charm, and I'm going to give myself overkill, which only available when using firing rifle generate 40% less heat and costs 20% less accuracy. So that's quite a useful ability when in the middle of a firefight. I'm going to be needing that. I'm going to have to be playing this Let's Play very smart. Now this is a Bioware game, so there is going to be lots of things to do. This is going to be a long Let's Play, I'm going to make sure of that. So we're going to have lots of talking to do, we're going to talk to a lot of people, and we're going to experience this game in its entirety as best I can.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're going to give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
So I forgot to mention this just there. So investigation, usually the left-hand side on the dialogue wheel is investigation, which is basically digs into some extra information that you don't necessarily need to know, but you can know. Now, gaining these in the first Mass Effect game gives you experience points. So we're going to be getting all of these because they give you experience, because they unlock codex entries, essentially.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, I like Presley, even though he's a little bit racist. I like Presley.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
If you think that's impressive, just wait till you see what kind of crap I'm going to get up to in this Let's Play.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
And we got a bunch of experience for that. Small bits of experience, but it does all add up. So here's Nihilus, a Turian, an alien. Well, I guess we're also an alien, but you know what I mean.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Dun dun dun!
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Alright, but I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this first episode of Mass Effect. If you have enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel for further content which includes, at this very time of recording, Dynasty Tactics and Dynasty Warriors 3. Thanks guys for watching, and tune in next time where we head on down to Eden Prime.